Morning, everybody. Good to see everybody here. It's kind of chilly out here in the shop right now. Got kind of a screwed up start because I got up late. I decided to sleep in a little bit this morning, and I needed it. Anyway, good morning, y'all. Happy Saturday. Glad y'all are here. Let's see, we got Rune in the house. James Randolph, good morning. Don's, what's going down today? Well, we're going to see. Let's see. Brian, good morning. Yeah, Don, I'll keep the audio on mute while I'm getting set up, so that's why sometimes there's no audio for a while. But anyway, hope everybody had a good week this week. It was kind of an interesting week because for me, I had training all day Monday at the range, and I'm still sore from that. Having to go from standing to kneeling to laying down, back up to kneeling, back up to standing, blah blah blah. I've got a busted knee, a sore shoulder, and my back still hurts. Not as young as I used to be. But anyway, that, and I realized that day, the first time I ever did that training, I could still do a mile in about 12 minutes. Well, actually, the very first time I did that training, I could do a mile in about 7 minutes running. My record for running a mile is 4 minutes 58 seconds. Now, if I had to haul ass, I would have to make 2 trips. And they would not be less than 15 minutes each. So, anyway, getting old sucks. But anyway, it's still kind of a change of pace. And then it was back to work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and yesterday. The lovely world of work. Fortunately, there was absolutely nothing exciting that happened as normal. So, anyway, let's room, yeah. 5 Mondays this week. See, I work in, I'm assigned to 2 different locations. So, Mondays are, obviously like Mondays to me. But also, every Wednesday when I go to the other location, that's like a second Monday. And, the time schedule is different, the people are different, the location's different, what I do is different, and so, yeah, it's like I have 2 Mondays every week, and, yeah, that kind of sucks, but 5 Mondays in a week, yeah, feel sorry for you, Rune. Let's see. You run faster if the cops chase you. Yeah. Yeah. Don, so do I. Anyway. Good morning, Alpha Centauri. James Randolph. Best is about 7:30. Yeah. That would still beat me right now. Like I said, if I needed to haul ass, I'd have to make 2 trips. But anyway, yeah, running is something I miss it. I used to run a lot when I first got out of rookie school, close to 13 years ago now. Before I went to rookie school, I never ran for exercise. And I wasn't horribly out of shape at that point, but I never ran. And so having to get used to running kind of, you know, anyway, it was kind of a challenge. But then once I got used to it and I got out of rookie school, I kept running and kept running and kept running, and I would actually run like 5 or 6 days a week, and I would go, like one day I would do only 2 miles at the track, but I would do them as, either as fast as I could, or I would do like, a half-mile warm-up, and then run half a mile, and then do like push-ups and sit-ups, and then run another half mile, do more push-ups, more sit-ups, blah blah blah, keep on doing like that. And then other days I would go for a longer run, like between 4 and 6 miles, normally through town, and then just kind of do that, that distance running. And I miss that. I really do. And I'll tell you what really got me was the cold weather. I don't function well in cold weather. I like it, when it's cold and I can stay inside my house and be all warm and cozy and watch television and, stuff like that. But, otherwise it's, I just don't function in cold weather. So, anyway, let's see. Morning, Night Owl. Yes, I agree. You should never even have one Monday in a week. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, Don, when I was a kid, I put 500 miles a year or more on my bike, and it didn't matter what weather it was, but anyway, so we got a few people here, and content's it was kind of rough to figure out today. In fact, I didn't figure it out till I came out here to get everything sort of booted up. And I've got something that should be here for next week, and I'm going to have that for live. And then after that, I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to have as far as, as far as content until after the first of the year. The budget's always really tight around this time of the year for everybody. And for me especially, because I lose a lot of my overtime. I've got the stuff that Nico Wolf sent me. I've got stuff that Jason sent me, stuff that Night Owl sent me. I've got some projects, but as far as actually doing that on live, I don't know. I mean, one Saturday, I guess I could probably do like an older style live video, kind of like what Jason did his first couple lives with, where it's just shop cleaning and organizing and straightening up. I mean, you guys can see that mess there, and there's a lot more mess that you can't see that I cleverly keep out of the videos. But next year, after the first of the year, I have a really, really cool idea for lives, and I think y'all will like it if I can get it to work. And I don't want to give it away, but I'm going to need some technology help. I'm not quite sure how to implement it without having to buy anything. And so if you're good with like the different video services out there, and like what what you would need to. Well, let me just say this, because I really don't want to give it away. I've had sort of the basis of the idea for a while now, but I want to, like, this morning, actually last night and this morning, it kind of hit me as far as how I want to implement it, and so I need some help with technology and software. So I may be putting out some feelers for that. But anyway, so yeah, that's what the plan is for next year. Again, I'd like to do something every Saturday, just kind of what I normally do. But I'm looking to get looking to have something. How can I put it without giving it away? Something a little more interactive and a little more entertaining. So I'll probably clue in a few of y'all, but I need definitely need some technology help, because I'm not. Yeah, technology is not me. So anyway, let me look over the comments, and then let's see. Good morning, Jason. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, so what I figured out I would try to do today is see if we can ruin this key. I want to do it on the old reading lever lock, mortise lock, and see, sort of see if we can make a key for it. I've never done this before. I watched a bunch of Jason's videos on it. So, Jason, I'm glad you're here. You can be like live tech support. And thank you for smashing the thumbs up button. Let's see here. Smooshed and licked. Yeah, doing like a shop cleaning and organizing, that would be awesome. I need to get some more pegs for the pegboard. I was telling Night Owl last week, after I got his box of goodies, that I about ran out of pegs on the pegboard. So I got to get that organized. And then definitely some other stuff organized and cleaned. I need to get the floor swept because there's sawdust everywhere. And so since there's sawdust everywhere, I don't feel comfortable leaving the heat running overnight. So anyway, yeah, there's a lot of stuff out here can be done. Yes, it can be done for all of the hours. Yeah, the dang computers. Don. Yeah. Okay, Don. Yeah. There's a few things. I may message you just to see if you know or know anybody who knows. But I really kind of want it to be a surprise. But anyway, yeah. Yeah, Jason, you just got the iPhone 12, didn't you? I'm jealous of you. I've got the 11, but I would really like the 12 Pro. And I don't have the 11 Pro, just the regular 11. But the 12 Pro would be pretty cool to have, just because of the cameras. I like having the dual camera on the 11, but as far as video, I find myself wanting that telephoto lens a lot. The wide angle is great. The regular is great, but having the distance, the telephoto lens, that would be really, really cool to have, I think. And of course, a little bit faster processor. And I believe the 12 is a little bit smaller than the 11. And I've gotten used to the size of the 11, but I don't know, it's still just a hair bit big for me. I don't know. But yeah, I'd like to upgrade. All right, everybody, remind Rune in 20 minutes that he's got some barbecue ribs in the oven. Yeah, that's important. I'm just doing simple stuff this weekend. I made some beef stroganoff last night. Yeah, James, I keep mine updated. Yeah, Jason, that'd be awesome. Good morning, Mr. Lockpicking Lawyer. Welcome. I believe this is the first time you've ever dropped by my stream. So thank you. Thank you for coming by. You're welcome. Any Saturday morning, I normally get started around 10. Anyway, all right, folks. So let's get the camera turned around and we can look at this reading and maybe, just maybe, we can make a key for it. So, motion warning for y'all as I turn the camera around. And see what we can get done here. We might even be able to make this key. All right, I believe the earthquake is stopping. Let me just get this tightened up. I wish one thing about upgrading is I've got T-Mobile, and so upgrading I would have to trade in my current phone, and I'd really like to have a second one, but I don't know. I'd like to figure out a way I can use my iPad. It's an older iPad, but anyway, so we looked at this old guy, this old reading, Mortis Lock, a while back, and figured out it was pretty special because it functions just like a modern Mortis Lock. It's got the toggle, a dual hub for the spindle, and it's got the little retractor for the latch for when the outside spindle is locked. So let's see. I think this key will work. But let me look at the comments real quick. Good morning, G Keyman, Fred Flintstoner. Yeah, there's a lot of people here. Pete Woodfine. I think I saw you earlier. Maybe, no. Miko Wolf, good morning. All right. LPL, I haven't watched that video. I saw it, but I have not had a moment to watch it. I will watch it after this video, though. So anyway, let's go in here and start marking up our key to see if we can actually do this without ruining everything. And we've got the main lever right here that lifts up and allows us to throw the bolt like that. And then we've also got this other little lever right here that allows us to, when the bolt is retracted, we can come around, move that to just this position, and then be able to retract the latch as such. So, to get started, let's mark out the warding on here. And you can see we've got some warding on the inside right there. So let's get trusty Sharpie. And it's not going to be much. And of course, we'll have to do it on both sides because obviously you want the key to be able to work from both sides. So let's get, which file do we want? Let's go with this one. All right, so actually I want to use this one, and I cannot find my small round file anywhere. So let's get this guy down here. Actually, do that a little bit. See, that's why I need another camera. It certainly is not as easy to file through as brass. That's for sure. I'm sorry if my hand's getting in the way there. Alright, see if we're in the right place here. Pretty close to it. Need to go a little bit deeper. I'd love to know where my other files went, but oh well. Doing all right with this one so far. Okay. Little bit deeper. All right. Let's see. Triangle around. Oh, yeah. Let's look here. Yeah, LPL. I'm glad that you got your got your site up and running. Glad to know that it's doing well. I actually have not purchased anything over there yet. The finance department has been pretty grumpy my personal finance department has been pretty grumpy with me lately. So I'm trying to, not really piss them off right before Christmas. Anyway, so, but yeah, I do plan on going and probably buying a few items off your site. Let's see. Okay, we're getting kind of close there. Down just a little bit more. Let's see. Yeah, Jason, the Dremel wheels and I do not get along. Normally, somebody goes flying off the hub. And right now, it's about 50-50. Either me or a Dremel that goes flying off the hub. But, so yeah, go down just a little bit more. If I had a little bit coarser file in this size, that would be awesome. Yeah, LPL. It is just me and the cats, but everybody has their own finance department. All right, so I think we have just cleared that. Yep, that works for me. All right, so now the issue comes with getting it cut for the lever. Night Owl, Jason, y'all kind of know what machine I have. If I'm thinking about going the machine route, let's see, that wouldn't need much. Of course, we've sprung here. And how did we go? There we go. But, what do y'all think about trying to use a cutter wheel, or should I just file it down? So I've got about where it needs to be. Let's see, let's get this snapped back on here. And we'll see where. There we go. We can get. See, I worry about. It likes to slide in right there. I'm trying to gauge how far in that is. I know this isn't the ideal key for this lock, but if I can get some idea of where it needs to come out the other side. Which looks to be right about there. I think if I cut right in the middle, file that down. Should be safe, especially if it's as wide as the cut for my warding. All right, there we go. Yeah, I think a cut right there in the middle will get me through. What do y'all think? Y'all think that's a good idea to go right in the middle there? Let's see here. Hey, let me look at the comments, at the chat. Let's see. So y'all talking about impressioning. Yeah, I still suck at impressioning. Use a small saw blade. Yeah, Rune, having 4 cats does not appease the finance gods. Plus, this year, this time of year with my schedule, a lot of my overtime gets cut out, and so it makes it difficult to, have anything extra. I don't want to go too deep. Starting there. Let's see. Let's look at. Trying to keep up with the chat too. See, yeah. Shopping got out of control last week, Rune. Yeah, I really shouldn't have ordered what I did on eBay yesterday. I was hoping that somebody would beat me to it, but y'all see what I've got. Like I said, should be here by next Saturday. And I actually sent the link to it to Jeff Moss to see if I could get him to purchase these items and keep me from spending my money on it. I'm just going to get a pair of vice grips just to try to help stabilize while I'm filing on this thing. And tighten it down. There we go. There we go. Alrighty. Now let's see if we can do this without springing all the sprungs or sprunging all the springs. Okay. Alright, need to go a little bit deeper. Actually, yeah, go a little bit deeper. But we're on the right track. Yeah, I'm still hoping, speaking of upcoming videos, I am still working on the video of the other reading mortise lock, where I cleaned it up and restored it. Hopefully I will have that done this weekend. And then we need to pray for a Christmas miracle because, let's see. All right, Jason. We'll see you here in a little bit. Let's see. Alrighty. Let's see. All right, Night Owl. Yeah, I'll let's see. So we'll switch to this. Use the narrow end. There's not really much cutting edge on the narrow side. In fact, that one's about smooth. All right. Come in here and see. Yeah, we're still not quite deep enough. Oh, no. I think we might be right at it. What do y'all think? Okay. All right. So I think maybe we got that cut deep enough then. Let's put the cut for the warding on this opposite side. I'm going to use vice grips to hold it again. And I can eyeball that one. And because it's just straight up here. I guess I'm lucky that this was only a one lever. And of course, LPL's watching, and he's thinking, I could just pick the lock faster and he can make a key for it. I don't think I've ever picked a lever lock on camera. I've got one. Actually, I do need to pick on camera. I've had it for way too long, and I need to send it along to somebody else so they can have fun with it. But yeah, we'll might take a look at that one day. All right, that's about as deep as the other side. We'll get this guy put back together. Let's see. Get the cover back on here. Again, this one was, this reading, this particular mortise lock is kind of unique in the fact that it does have all the modern functions. But I don't know. Night Owl, how old do you reckon this one is? I think we talked about it one time before. But, it's pretty... Alright. Still getting stuck. So that center cut, okay. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a little window right there. And I can see... Yeah. Still a little bit tight in there. Let's look at the... Look at the chat real quick. Good morning, LPG. Glad you're here. Scrape it off or see a doctor. Yeah. Yeah, Night Owl, I'm not sure that... in fact, I'm very sure that this blank might be the incorrect one. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Y'all are chatting about Jason's website. Let's see. I might have got it wrong when I used that narrower file. So I'm just bringing down that other side even with where I cut out with that one. Okay. Yeah, it needs to go deeper. Alrighty, we can do that. Let's see. Morning, Pocket Women. I'm glad you're here. Let's take this down a bit more. Sorry about the camera shaking around, y'all. That's one thing I do want to fix in here is the camera mount system. See, I need to get that squared up a little bit. Make sure it's even from both sides. Still leaning a little bit down this way, so I need to even it up over here. Alrighty. Alright, now let's see. Almost. Partially there, so we'll go down. See if we can look in here. Yeah. It'll almost go. See, will it do? Nah. Thinking I may have to cut a second notch in that key to do the latch retract. This one needs to come down a little bit. Just file that up to finish off those rough edges. Yeah, done. Ignore LPP. That's fine. Alrighty, so we're clearing that, but we're not throwing the bolt all the way. Let's see if we can figure out what's coming up short. Might need to round these other edges off. Of course, it works perfect when I've got the cover off, but wouldn't it always? So that is actually locked. I'm going to take this out just for a second so we can see what's going on with here. Put it back into the unlocked position. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of what I was afraid of. This part is a bit too short, I believe. So what it's doing is it's not able to come up. We got the lever the right height, but as far as throwing the bolt, it doesn't have enough reach on it. So you would actually have to come back and do it again just a little bit to click it into place. And the same with unlocking. Come around and kind of click it there, but also you have this little latch retract. So let's put that in here. Come on in. And let's put the cover on here. And I'll tell you guys, this blank was like, $6 or $7 on eBay. So that's still not letting me rotate all the way around. Let's do it from here. Okay, so we're getting hung up on this other lever right here. We just need to swing that just a little bit. So if we put it in from this way, come up, we lift the lever, throw the bolt, and that'll slip around that way, but so what we need to widen this out a little bit, widen out the cut in the key to accommodate for this guy right here. I think if we do that, we just don't go any deeper on it, should be all right. Let's see. Yeah, everybody joining in now. I was talking at the start of the video that I've got a really good idea for live for next year, and I'm gonna need a little bit of technology help though. I don't want to give away what my idea is. Not that anybody would steal it, of course, but you know, hey, I am a cop if somebody steals it, and I know a pretty good lawyer. Well, at least he was good at picking locks. But anyway, and he just left right before I brought that up. All right, LPL, thank you for stopping by. You're welcome anytime, just like everybody is. Let's see. Alrighty. But yeah, I'm hoping to do something really cool. It might not be a every Saturday thing, but if I can get the help with the technology bit of it, then I think it would be really, really cool. I know that's not nearly enough, but hey. Yeah, it's getting hung up on this little lever guy right here. I don't know, is that even be a different cut? Yeah, that would be a different cut. Need to come over a little bit and file that down. Yeah, that's going to be its own cut across the top. Okay. Well, we can do that. Just don't want to go so far as to knock off the edges where it's going to hit the lever or the bolt. Morning, Mr. Hooligan. Yeah, LPG, I am not at all technologically inclined. Let's see. If I keep using my finger as a guide for my files, y'all might see me draw some blood. Well, you know. Okay. Alright. That needs to be held a little bit tighter. If I had an actual vise, this would be pretty easy. Let's see. Yep. That's coming along right where either that or I think I might have screwed up. Okay. Maybe. Did I screw up, y'all? What do y'all think before I put this back together? Y'all think I screwed it up? It sort of went. We got the bolt locked. Did we get it? Holy chamoles. Let's put these screws back in here and see what we got. James Randolph, yes. My vice is wine and pizza as well. There you go, Night Owl. 0.942 3/4 and a 2 4. That's what's right there. And then same thing, 0.942. I believe that's 3/4, and then 2 in a circle would be your numbers on front here. And yeah, there's the circled 2 right there. And if you need me to, I can. I'll probably take this guy apart and Houdini him a little bit later. Still got a bunch of online training I've got to do, so that gives me ample time to take stuff apart and photograph it. All right, so let's test this guy out. And still doesn't quite want to finish turning. And I believe I need to go down a little bit further on these sides here. What time is it? A little after 11. Let's see here. Yeah, Fred, that was me. My first computer was a TRS 80 or Trash 80. Only thing it would do is whatever you programmed it to do. And it had absolutely no hard drive, so once you turned it off, that was that. And I sort of did some web designing back when putting an animated email-less GIF in the web page was, pretty cool. Let's see. Let's get this squared up. All right, Don. Yeah, I will. I'll send you a message on either Twitter or email. Either one, and we'll see what we need. I'll tell you my idea because I trust you, Don. I trust you with police secrets. So I'll let you know what's kind of what my plan is. We'll see if we can't figure something out. Alrighty, let's see. I think those are both about equal, maybe. Alright, time for the Sharpie. See where exactly we're rubbing against. I guess I could have just, smoked all that with a candle. Alright. Hopefully that's dry enough. Should be. Come around. Come out. Where? I know it's catching on that. Let's see if I can't flatten this from the other side here. Bet it was something simple like that. Then I probably need to bring this one over. Oops, sorry about that. Probably need to bring this cut over this way a little bit. That still needs to be smoothed off, maybe with a bit of sandpaper or something. It'll almost do that, so probably a little bit lower and a little bit more this way on this cut. Alrighty. So, hey, Roan, did you go check on your ribs? I just now remembered. I'd make a horrible kitchen timer if I didn't have one myself, you know. I think we were all supposed to remind Roan of that. I think we all forgot. Since we had like a celebrity stop in. Let's see. So that's working fine right there. Maybe. Yeah, that feels about right. Put this in the locked position, see how it does with the outside plate on it. We're going to try to unlock it. Here we go. Unlocks. But it didn't want to lock. Why would it unlock but not lock? Maybe because this. Okay. See that? We're just getting hung up with the cover on it. It was right about here. Okay. All right, guys. So anyway, this is going to require a little bit more. What I promise I will do is I'm going to go ahead and wind up the live right now and play with this just a little bit more to see maybe where either I screwed up or where I need to improve on. And I will post a video with the results. So let me get things spun around here. And go. Alrighty, so anyway, folks, that's what we've got for right now. I need to take a break from it for a second. Y'all need to take a break from listening to me. Anyway, I appreciate everybody showing up today. We've got a bunch of people here, so anyway, okay, Rune, good. You got your ribs inside. Awesome. Yeah. Alrighty, folks. So, anyway, alrighty, folks. So, anyway, just looking at the comments there. I appreciate y'all. Next weekend, I will have something to go over. And then, hopefully, I can get to work on my Christmas special. I started to say something about it earlier, I think, but I don't think I actually finished the sentence. Hopefully a miracle will happen, and I will be able to get my Christmas special video done. And after next week, we probably will do like a shop cleaning or something, because I do need to clean up out here. And so yeah, that's probably what it'll be. Nothing much, just run it live, and I may start it earlier, but I'll keep y'all up to date on Twitter, and I should know more next Saturday as far as what I want to do and whatnot. But anyway, folks, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here and let everybody take a break till Jason comes on here in a little bit. Again, I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. And if I miss somebody in the comments, then I apologize. But anyhow, yeah. So let's take a break. Don, I know you're ready to go to bed. Pocket Women, it's really, really early there for you as well. So everybody have a great rest of your weekend if I don't see you again. And, just be great. Be happy. Have fun with locks. Don't ever hesitate to ask questions. And anyway, everybody have a great weekend. I will see you next time. So until then, stay safe, stay healthy, stay out of trouble.